he's asking questions about, hell and about God's goodness and suffering and these kinds of things. These are the kind of questions we've been asking for centuries,
Right.
Yeah.
and it's not as if these questions don't have good answers, but oftentimes these individuals, they express the question as if they came up with it and as if
Right.
there is no answer to the question. And sadly, because of the biblical illiteracy in our culture, because of we live in a mic drop world where someone just makes a claim and then they drop the mic and walk away as if that they've won an argument or something. And that's why these things are so persuasive and they get so many likes and so many shares and such a following.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's really interesting. And Carl and I have talked about this before in several different ways. Just the idea that so many of the objections that are raised by those who are, and Carl, you used the word apostasy. I mean, that's what it is. It's apostatizing. It really is. But these objections that are raised, Tim, like you say, people think that I've finally found the chink in the armor of Christianity. And one of the things that Carl and I have brought up so many times in the past is the church has been dealing with these things for 2,000 years. Church has been dealing with these kinds of objections. The church has answered in so many ways these kinds of things. And it's not that you can't ask those same questions in a new generation, but the point is that faithful Christians for 2,000 years have been responding. Now, you may reject those historic answers that have been hugely satisfying to millions and millions and millions of Christians for thousands of years, but don't act as if the church has not spoken to that. And I think that's one of the accusations of a lot of the deconstructors. Oh, the church just won't talk about any of this. Church has been talking about this stuff for 2,000 years.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe their church didn't talk about it.
Bingo.
The church is
Yeah.
talking about it.
Right.
It reminds me of advice I got when I was at college. I remember a professor saying to me, never read the second best book on any subject. Read the best book on a subject. So, if you're going to say the church has never dealt with the issue of faith and science, don't read some 30-page thing written by some unqualified
Neil
person.
deGrasse Tyson.
Sure.
Yeah, read something by somebody who knows and wrestled.
Right.